fall is here now, and I have cut down all of the cucumber trellis and just kind of piled it up on itself. A lot of the plants were totally done. Some of them are still growing. They sometimes come back to life in the fall a little bit when the weather gets a little bit cooler. So I'm just kind of rolling them on top of themselves so they can get hold on to a little more of the humidity, and the top stuff can get more of the sun. I'm actually going to leave my plants in the ground as a way to keep the soil from depleting over the winter. Some people will plant something else in its place. It's a permaculture thought process to keep the roots in the ground. The roots are what holds the soil together. So whether or not these give me any more cucumbers, I'm still going to leave the roots in the ground so that they can keep my soil all nice and healthy for me. But I just wanted to say that you don't have to be done with your growing just because the school year has started or fall has come back. You can start planting some things. If you want to do radishes or spinach, now is a great time to actually plant those. And a lot of broccoli and cauliflower and things like that do well in the fall. But I'm not replanting anything. I'm finishing off what I have, and my beans are still producing. I just picked a whole bunch. This is probably like my 7th or 8th flush of beans. And my beets, I still pick them as I need to. Carrots and parsnips are growing. My dill and my parsley, any herbs that you want to do, will still be growing. My peppers have gone to the point of changing color. I've been picking them colored peppers for a while, but you can see that they are all still growing strong, and in fact they're still getting brand new baby peppers and even still flowering. So don't count the season off yet. You can still keep growing. Jalapenos, poblanos, everything's still lots and lots. My tomato plants have surpassed the top of the trellis now, but they're still full of cherry and Roma and regular, all kinds of tomatoes. Kale loves to grow in the fall as well. So all my kale is gone crazy. It's about 3 feet tall now. And you can see snaking all back through there are my squash. So little butternut squash, and I've been picking acorn squash for a while now. So yeah, everything's still doing its thing. It's some of it's a little crazy looking, like I knew the tomatoes would be, so that is fine. And I'll just slowly start kind of finishing everything off. But like I say, I'm just gonna cut the plants off kind of at the base and leave the roots in the ground for next year. I'll put a picture up of everything I harvested out as well. You can see what's still coming out of the ground. And so here's everything I harvested out of the ground today. The kale, tomatoes, peppers, beans, beets, and my poblano and jalapenos. So there you go. Still grocery shopping in my backyard. Woo.